Hi there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing series of Ajmal perfumes because I have plenty of them in my hand. I have some samples, more samples than full bottle, but I did buy some full bottles, and upcoming days you'll see me reviewing a bit more of Ajmal fragrances. And I sort of invested money in this because I have covered many Middle Eastern perfumes. Okay, before I start, the fragrance is gonna be this one, Ambre Pimente. Okay, so I don't know if that's the correct way to say it, but that fragrance is a hidden gem. We'll talk about that one. I don't know if there are many reviews on it, but I did cover Armaf, Rasasi, Latafa, Middle Eastern brands like Abdul Samad Al Qureshi, then Afnan, and I think there was Arabian Oud. Many Middle Eastern houses I covered, and I'm very happy that I did. But Ajmal perfume is one house. Many people ask me, Joy, cover some Ajmal fragrance because they're great, really long-lasting quality perfumes, and we don't have that many Ajmals in your channel. I did cover some Ajmal, but I'm not happy with the numbers. So now we're going to be covering a lot of Ajmal fragrances, and I think it's going to help perhaps many of you to look at this house. It's as good as any of the Middle Eastern upper class houses. Okay, so here you go. So the third episode today we're going to be doing is Ambre or Ambre Pimente. This is thanks to one brother. I did not take his collect his name in the Frag Fair. We had a fragrance expo where I met a lot of nice people, big-hearted people, awesome guys. Like you think like all the other users are like religious, and then maybe they are like very serious. No, other community, man, I just recently joined. I don't have much knowledge on others, but these individuals, let me just tell you, they are just wonderful human beings. I met some of the great persons there, like Dr. Ekram. Okay, I met him, and then I met MMC Luxury Perfumes representative, Brother Iskandar. Many of the brothers I met, and some of the brothers I do not remember the name, but they were very kind to me. They helped me. They took me to different stalls, let me try whatever they felt was special. It was a wonderful experience. So the brother who told me, Joy Bhai, you take a look at this one. Bhai means brother, because this is so good. I just love it. I love it. And how much is it? So he was trying to buy a bottle, and I got another bottle, okay, because I could not wait. When I smelled it, I could not wait to take it home. If you love cardamom, if you love spices, some citruses, and you want a fragrance that is similar to your favorite La Nuit de l'Homme, this is a grown-up La Nuit de l'Homme, guys. That's where this is at, okay? So that's why I wanted to buy it, and I'll tell you how good this is. Box, it's something like, reminds me like a zebra, okay? The lines and everything, the name is there. Sometimes Victoria's Secret bottles as well. Looks like nice, okay? Very nice color combination. This Ajmal up top, I just opened the box for a reason. When you open this, you'll see many companies, they do this. Some companies, they don't. Designer, niche, Middle Eastern, they sort of have this cut, and you'll be like asking what's so significant about the cut. The significance about the cut is it's so much easier to open this up when you have your space here. Usually if it's like no cut there, you like really, I get really annoyed if you don't have big nails. So these are little details that matter, okay? So I don't know when this was released. Perhaps not a brand new release, perhaps it is, but I'll talk about it, okay? The bottle here is nice. It's very classy. It reminds me of Armaf's niche line, okay? But really heavy. Base of the glass is very heavy. High quality bottle, high quality glass. Nice little tag. It definitely looks niche, okay? The cap here looks like that. The cap up top, I think it is a little bit fingerprint magnet, but this is not a magnetic cap. It's kind of like snug fit. You can pick it up easily. Good weight to the cap, okay? And this is how the atomizer looks. Reminds me a little from this angle like YSL L'Homme, right? Yes, but much heavier than that. So now I have it on the paper for some time. I've been testing this extensively. You see there's a lot of chunk missing. I've been spraying just to see how much I get, performance, smell, what I get from it. Trust me, all good stuff. Sprayer, this much. Okay, actually about this much. So no complaint about the sprayer. Man, this is good. This fragrance is good. So the ones that I bought Ajmal, everything was solid. I ordered 3 more. They're coming. They're on the way. So all the ones that I smelled, if you go to if you are in Chittagong, Port City, or if you go to Chittagong, they have tester for all these perfumes, and you will be amazed how the quality of these perfumes are, okay? I've been missing out on a lot of good stuff. This is one of the best buys in my fragrance fair. I think this is under $45. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. Ask MMC. I'll leave a link below of the page. Knock them. See if they have a deal going on. Maybe say you're from Joy Amin's group. Perhaps they give you some, they honor you some amount. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. So How's this? As I told you, the word cardamom, very popular note, very excellent, sexy, spicy note that people love. And when I talk about La Nuit de l'Homme, and that's where cardamom magic happens. Bergamot, cardamom, a little bit of lavender, chocolatey vibe, spicy. And this is one of the best fragrances from fragrance industry, designer side, whatever you say. This is one of the most popular ones. Jeremy hyped it to the max and it was well worth it. So the new La Nuit de l'Homme is a bit weaker. You guys know, so we've been looking for some La Nuit de l'Homme alternatives, and I did do Ahmed Al Maghribi, I think. Ahmed Al Maghribi, right? In the house, it's the El Nuit or D Nuit, that the fragrance. Okay, so I think Ahmed Al Maghribi. So another fragrance that I really like of cardamom is this one, Voyage de Hermes. This one and the dark one. If you love this style of perfumes, this is a similar ballpark, and the performance is great. Okay, so I'll tell you, when you spray it first time, you get that beautiful citrusy, spicy opening of cardamom and some other spices. It's fresh. My girl, she smelled it and she said, this smells like honey and Middle Eastern vibes, because there is something in it. She said she felt, I'm not saying this my nose, she picked honey from it, like something sweetness, or not honey exactly, she said dates. Okay, so if you know dates, the fruit, Middle Eastern fruit, dried or the fresh, whatever, I start smelling this. And I'll tell you, if you know Dolce & Gabbana, like, wait, I have to get that bottle, I hope I do not drop it. Okay, if you know this fragrance, Dolce & Gabbana exclusive Royal Night, there's a date note in there, it's kind of oud. Okay, this one has that date, so, and I can agree with her, definitely thanks to her for that extra info. This is a fresh, spicy, aromatic fragrance. It reminds me a little bit of Armaf Niche Onyx. I think that's the fragrance, dark bottle. A lot of cardamom and spices in there. This is a fragrance for gentlemen, mature, grown-up men, people who are looking for something spicy, signature scent worthy, and you want some more mature version of La Nuit de l'Homme. There you go. Okay, this definitely feels like a daytime version of La Nuit de l'Homme. It doesn't have the chocolatey vibe that La Nuit de l'Homme has. There's one difference. Second thing is the citruses are there, the spices are there, but there's a lot more spices than just cardamom. Okay, so what spices? When I smell it, it's like there's herbaceous quality, green quality, like perhaps coriander or something like it. So it's very sophisticated niche style perfume. Okay, niche style, perfect for signature scent, office work, like a suit and tie. This is a fragrance. Ajmal made a masterpiece here. Longevity, I got really excellent longevity. In the winter days, I wore it. Nighttime, wore it. On average, I was getting 6 to 7 hours. Okay, longevity. Projection was initially 1.5 hours, but later I found that it's like more like 45 minutes. But it doesn't need to project. It's supposed to be sophisticated, something like Chanel's Platinum Egoist. Kind of like a sophistication, mysterious perfume, kind of cold. This one has that metallic sort of cold vibe. So in general, in a nutshell, spicy, citrus. Someone said they pick up pickle from this, you know, and I can see it, you know, there's like a pickle vibe. He said, I was not a big fan. It turns sour on me. It can go, but never blind buy perfumes, even though I'm excited about it because I like it, where my journey is. From my perspective, I loved it. Okay, instant love, like this, no second thoughts. But many people may not feel the same with me, because the spices are not for everybody, and that pickle vibe that he picked up, many people may pick it or something else. So test a fragrance before buying a full bottle. If you can go to the shop, try it. If you can buy official sample, try it. If you like that, then commit to a full bottle. I am saying this is great all the way. There's no hesitancy from me. If you can imagine something between, oops, today is gonna be a bad day. I broke a bottle today and almost, see, this twist and almost dropped it. I don't know what's going on with me in my life, you know. Heartbeat gone so fast. Is my mic picking it up? I have to get heavy carpeting in my room. That's what I'm thinking right now because of the bottles. Just give me a second. Catch my breath. Okay. If you actually are a big fan of Voyage de Hermes and La Nuit de l'Homme, and if you had a baby among these two, like a crossbreed, and imagine a little bit more herbaceous quality, really good performance, this is what you get from this. In general, in a nutshell. But this fragrance has own identity for sure. Okay, so I would say the quality of this fragrance is making me give it 10 from Ajmal. And I do not give 10 to everything. I give 9, high 8s and stuff. I like to be generous, but I'm very generous to this perfume because I really like it. There's nothing that I found very, like, if you ask me for weakness, I'll just tell you one weakness. It may come off a little bit synthetic. It doesn't smell the most natural cardamom, okay? So something, it's made in lab, okay? Like, it's for the price range, it's not a bad thing. So not always synthetic is a bad thing, but you may feel there's a bit of alcohol opening. If you put it on your skin, that's just a bit of small thing, I would say, if you want me to criticize the perfume. But apart from this, not a deal breaker for me. The dry down is really sexy, really classy perfume. It's spicy, green, citrusy, and cold like a silver, but at the same time somewhere clean, like a white shirt perfume, okay? Definitely check it out, Ambre Pimente. I hyped it up to the max so people can check it out. Thanks for watching, and I will go to the last review, then we'll upload this. I hope I don't drop any more bottles today. I just broke Guerlain Low Medial Cool bottle. Yeah, not cool. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Take care.